Just waiting for, excuse me, for it to confirm. I think I'm live. Oh, yes, I am. So let's put the title up. Oh, we're going a bit bonkers here. Right, clicking all the wrong buttons. Hello, and a very warm welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian, and I'm coming to you live from the UK. It's just after 6 o'clock on Monday, the 25th of October, 2023. Oh my gosh, are we looking forward to the end of the week when we have a full moon lunar eclipse? Oh yes, are we ready for that? Are we? It is going to be a right old one. And in fact, for those who do like manifesting, and like I said, you know, do you manifest or not manifest when there's an eclipse? And I just say go with your instinct or what you think. Now, what with it being a full moon in Taurus, what I will be doing is either manifesting on Friday or on Sunday. I won't be well, I don't know, I might do, because real kick up the arse. Yes. The energies are growing because Taurus is all about your finances, your home. They're like, you know, Taurus likes to curl up with a duvet. Very, you know, it's all money and love, and your financial and family security. With a full moon, things are coming to a head with a climax. I mean, I'll be talking a lot more about this on Friday, but just the head. It's like, oh, I don't know, even I'm not thinking of manifesting on Saturday, just in case, but you never know. So we've got an interesting end to the week. I mean, what's an interesting energies we've had this month, you know, what with a solar eclipse, we've had a Friday the 13th, we've got the eclipse, we've got the 31st where the veil is thinning, and it is very thin. The thing about this solar the lunar eclipse and the full moon is that it really does mean that things are coming to a head, a massive bump, and you can see what's going on in the world. Things are coming to a head, massive, you know, there's wars going on, there's people trying to fight back against other things, you know, there's demonstrations and etc., and it's just going bump. Yeah, people are not a happy people out there. So yeah, absolutely. Now I'm just making sure I am live in my right place. I hope so. Julie-Sian King is now live. Yeah, because I did this once last week when I went live in the wrong place, so I'm just hoping I'm live in the right place. So just in case anyone does find me, and just in case someone does join me, etc., I may or may not be doing readings today. If I do readings today, you need to be over 18. If you're under 18, you need parental consent. A parent needs to be there. Not allowed to do legal, medical, financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for classes, entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it apart from entertainment, then it's down to you, nothing down to me. The deck I'm using is the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Yeah, the Law of Attraction. And as it is Mindset and Motivation Monday and Law of Attraction messages. So Monday, the start of a new week. It's the week where you need to cross the T's and dot the I's. It's the week to go like, you know, with this end of the week, etc. It's like people are coming like ha-ha moments. It's like, what? You know, I've had enough. And I've had this a lot with clients and things. Oh yes, you know, I want to change, I'm coming for guidance, and then they don't do anything with the knowledge, you know, with the guidance they receive. You know, we say, if you carry on, you're going to get this, and you do this, and da. But the thing is, they stay stuck in the mud. Absolutely stay stuck in the mud. And there's something that's stopping them going. But what's happening now is people are sort of either just like, oh, fed up and I really can't do anything about it, or the other side of things that people go, you know what, there is something you can do about it. You can choose to change your mindset. And it's those things that people going, oh yeah, there's a financial crisis at the moment, it's the mindset and things like that. The trouble is with the law of attraction. The law of attraction, well, the law of the universe, as we know, there's some loads, there's quite a few laws of the universe. Hello, Colin. At least you've turned up for your quiz night, and, you know, coming forth, it's allowed someone else to have the opportunity to feel what it's like to win. So just go, yes, we're sharing the feeling, allowing other people to feel what it likes to in. I don't know. Have to think positive. Maybe they manifested it more than you. Maybe you'd got a bit blasé. I don't know. Law of attraction. The thing is with the law of attraction is one of the laws of the universe. Now there are many laws in the universe. I mean, there's lots of things like the law of gravity. Okay, so I mean that existed, or has always existed. Gravity's always existed from when Earth started, created, manifested, whatever it was. But it wasn't until someone actually went, was it Newton or whatever it is? Oh, my brain isn't working, and it's only Monday, when he actually discovered, hello Sandra, I might be popping down your way tomorrow. I'm about to book a hotel. I'm thinking of going away down to Glastonbury tomorrow for a few days. Just deciding how long to book the hotel for, so maybe I'll pop over and say hello to you, because I think you're down Glastonbury way. So yeah, yeah, out and about on my own. I know my daughter's away for 10 days. Is that a good idea? Oh, unleashed, I'm out and about. I mean, wow, have I been having a few out and about things, sort of things? Yeah, she goes away, I'll be back and things like that. So yeah, hi Colin, hi Sandra. So oh, brain dead. Yeah, law of attraction. So the law of gravity has always been there. Was there until the guy discovered what it was and gave it a name. Oh, it's the law of gravity. Okay. But it's always been there. And the same with these universal laws, you know, the law of polarity, the law of gender, the law of cause and effect, the law, and it's always been there. It's always happened. But people, you know, suddenly go, oh, you know, this is happening. I wonder what we call it. You know, like Murphy's Law. We've all heard of Murphy's Law. Shags' pony. Most people Shags' pony. Well, that's walking around feet, you know, on your toes. But everyone heard of Murphy's Law. It's always been there. It's not that if you break it, you're not going to land up in jail or anything like that. But but these universal laws, they've always been there. They've always been in existence. But someone suddenly realised that if we do this, you do this, cause and effect. You do this, something else will happen. You know, if you buy a lottery ticket, there's a chance that you may win the lottery. But if you don't buy the lottery ticket, you're not going to have a chance. Cause and effect, you know. If you want to raise some bread, you put some yeast in and you sort of, you know, you knead it. And if you knead it and leave it to prove, and then knead it again and allow it to brew, and then you bake it, the cause of causing the kneading and allowing to raise and kneading the cause will cause an effect of a lovely loaf of fresh bread. Yes, cause and effect. But that's always been there, you know, when people, you know, if they sort of the farmers planted a seed, I plant a seed. And the effect of, you know, I've got the seed and I fertilise it and it gets some warm sun and it gets a little bit of rain. The effect of all that, it manifests its plant. It's a cause and effect. The law of gestation, you know, you've got a seed. Unless that seed is fertilised, it won't grow. But you can't have fertilisation without a seed, so it's a cause and effect. The fertilisation causes the seed to germinate, but if it didn't have the fertilization, the seed would never germinate. So it's like the cause and effect of that. Just 10 minutes from Glastonbury, hope to catch up there. Well, maybe when I've finished here, if I finished here and I do actually go and pull my finger out and book the hotel, the one I've been messing around with it and not doing that, but I put it up to the universe that this is what I want to do this weekend. So maybe when I've finished, and I have, I'll message you and let you know that I am actually on my way. There's another girl that lives down your way as well, so I might message her and see if she's around this week. Why not indeed meet up with someone? Absolutely not. That's what I'm doing, turning an ordinary trip to Glastonbury to extraordinary. I don't know. So these laws have always there, and the law of attraction, you know, what you put out, you will get, you will attract it. And the thing is, people say, you know, why doesn't that, you know, oh, I do all this, but the law doesn't work for me, you know, I'm putting out my affirmation, or, you know, I'm imagining that I've got all this money and stuff like that, and I go, yeah, however, a bag of money isn't going to suddenly land on your doorstep. A whole bunch of money isn't suddenly going to appear in your bank account. You have to do something, the cause, to get the effect of the money, the law of cause and effect. So if you don't go and work The effect of not working is you won't get paid. But of course we can get money created and, you know, win the lottery. You can have a side hustle, you can inherit it from someone, you can be, you know, there's lots of ways of, you know, you buy a house 30 years ago and then you suddenly decide to go and sell it now. Well, just think what, you know, you bought the house with a £30,000 mortgage, you know, 30 years ago. You go and it was only like £60,000 because they were about that much. I mean, I remember when I went first looking to buy my first house, which was about 40 years ago, the first houses that I was looking to buy in Hemel Hempstead were only about £15,000. That's 40 years ago. Houses were only £15,000, you know, cold what, you know, so things. So imagine if I bought a house in Hemel Hempstead, you know, 40 years ago, and only had a mortgage of like £15,000 because that's how much the house was. Well, 20,000. Can you imagine what it's worth now? And I go and sell it today. Well, I probably made £250,000. Right? I mean, when I sold my house, the equity I made was, I blew myself away. It was like, woo, no wonder I sort of, you know, live off it, etc., etc. And this is what happens, and I never expected that. So money can come to you in a number of ways, but you had to do, you know, I had to sell the house. I chose to sell the house, and it produced all this equity. And with that equity, I was able to set up my business, and etc., etc., etc. So cause and effect, you do something like that. So with the law of attraction, when people say it's not working, you know, I put it out and I want this partner, and I go, well, are you doing anything? I mean, there's no man is going to come knocking on the door. Well, the postman might, but, you know, or the delivery guy or the milkman or something like that. But the chances of something actually bang knocking on your door and going hi, and you just sit in your first floor flat, you're not going to be, you have to do something, you know, go out. And I'll go out to like mind body spirit shows, or I go to the events that you know, I'm interested in, where I'll be connecting with people who've got the same interests, you know, and that's the way you meet. You have to go out and do it, you know, and this is where the law of attraction. But there's a number of reasons why it still doesn't work, because the law of attraction, because of the law of attraction is it doesn't really understand anything. All it hears is a vibration, okay? A tuning fork. It just hears the vibration. Now, let me explain. And I'm trying to explain this in a simple way. You're watching telly, all right? And there's something going on the telly. You're watching the telly, and you decide that you don't want to watch the football. So you decide to get your button, your remote control, and you go from BBC One to BBC Two. Now, BBC One is coming out on one vibration, hertz. I mean, and let's not get too technical, but Colin will probably explain to you all these different vibrations. So BBC One is being emitted on a vibration number one. But you're not in alignment with that. Oh, I don't want to watch the football. Or to me, I wouldn't want to watch a boxing match or anything. But it's on BBC One. So I click my button, my remote control. Mine one needs a couple of bangs because there's a fault in it. You just seen me earlier. And you go, right, and then you click the next vibration, which is vibration BBC Two. Ew, I don't want that, that's panorama. So I then think, I know, I'm going to click a different vibration, maybe ITV. There's lots of other channels available. So I click ITV, and it's like, oh, yes, there's a programme on, I don't know, what have I just watched? Oh, it was really Love Island. Oh, yes, and my daughter would go, oh, Mum, Love Island is on. So she's into that vibration because I'm not interested in panorama, I'm not interested in the football. Oh, Love Island's on. So she's gone from vibration number one, vibration number two, to vibration number three. And she's now tacking in to vibration number three, which is ITV, and she's watching Love Island. Now, don't go and tell me, yes, I know, Love Island isn't on and it's not on ITV. I think it's, I don't know what channel it is. But I'm just using this as an example. Okie dokie. But it's different vibrations, and everything's on a different vibration. But all it hears was, I'm going to watch something on telly. So you do this, the course and which one, and you change into the vibration. But the universe just goes, she wants to watch the television. So we turn the television on. When I get, the neighbours would have thought, what the hell's that banging? I nearly threw nearly threw the remote control and thinking, oh no, you can't do that because I want to watch Strictly Takes Two when I finish this. Yeah, it'd be hashtag replay, but thinking, please, I want you to work because I want to watch Strictly Takes Two. Yes, I'm into Strictly, absolutely. So yes, never mind. But that's like, hi Sally, how are you doing? So the law of attraction just hears, I'm going to watch some telly. And then you then do the vibration. So it turns the telly on. But when it initially comes on, when my telly comes on, I've got a Fire Stick. It doesn't actually come immediately onto BBC, or it doesn't immediately come onto ITV or whatever, Channel 5. It doesn't. It just comes on with a front header. Okay? And with that front header, I can then choose to go to Netflix or I don't know, Prime. I can choose to go to BBC, ITV, Channel 4, all these different ones. But I have this thing. So the universe says, so I put it out to the universe. I want to watch something on telly. So the telly comes on. This is it. So I sort of there. And then I can then choose where I want to go and what I want to do with the result of the telly coming on. Does anyone understand? So the law of attraction is the universe hears you on telly. So the universe hears what you put out. I want, what do you want? I'm trying to think of something. Brain dead. I want loads of money. Okay, I want money. Now I do say, try not to be too specific. So rather than I just want money and then it gives you a penny, you go, what I mean is, you go, I want an abundance of money that overflows and cascades in my life, gives me financial freedom. I want an abundance of money that gives me financial freedom. 2,000 plus a month. 2,000 plus a month. So I'm giving a limit of what, but I like it. So that's what I put out to the universe. However, if you start saying, because your universe is listening to your brain, you have this thought, and they say in the book of the journey, the secret, the book of the secret, and it's saying like this about the universe is listening to the vibration of your brain waves, of your thoughts. I could do with some money. I want some money. And you can, like I said, you can manifest either inside your head or verbally out loud, whatever you do. But it comes from a thought. Everything comes from a thought. This thought is an energy, is a vibration. So if you suddenly sit there going, oh, you know what, I'd love to have financial freedom. So it's like, the universe is going, right, okay, we'll do that. However, you need to do some action to do it. So it'll come up with some things and how you can do it. But if you ignore that, however, with this universe, it doesn't really understand, I don't want this or I do want it. It just hears you financial freedom. Now, if you start going, and what happens is your mind starts focusing on whatever you're wanting to imagine. So the focus is, if you keep saying, I've got no money, but I want abundance. I've got no money, I've got abundance. It's hearing, I don't want money. I don't want money. And it's saying, because you're coming from a place of lack. And it's hearing that vibration. But I want an abundance. But it's hearing this, the reason behind you want this financial freedom is it's coming from a place of lack. And what it does, it concentrates, because this is why people go, it's one thing after another, it's all bad luck, everything's going wrong, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's because you're going, I don't want this, I'm fed up of this shit life, I'm fed up of this. But the universe is hearing it, hearing what you're saying. It doesn't hear the don't, no, okay? It doesn't hear that. It's just hearing and feeling that energy of the lack of, I want a boyfriend because I haven't got one at the moment. Am I worthy of it? But I do want it. I am worthy, and it's coming from a place of negativity. And this is why the law of attraction doesn't work. Because if you're coming from a place of lack, a place of negativity, it's like only hearing that I don't want money, and I don't want this. And it's just like, they're coming, and the back of it is, lack of money, no money, I haven't got any money. And it's just hearing that. So it's giving you no money, it's giving you no partner, it's giving you, because if you say, I always go out with the bad boys, and then all that comes ahead with you is bad boys, and it's time I had someone who loved me, but I've always done this. And you keep saying that, bringing in negativity. And the thing is, you're focusing, I don't want this. In the past, this has happened, and in the past, and that. You're building on all this negative energy, and it's like low energy. And all the universe is going is tapping into this negative energy. So when you want the law of attraction to work, you have to come from a place of higher vibration. And this is why I say to people is that you need to think, what is it you want? And you have to visualize and imagine what it's like. Because if I said to someone, what would it feel like to have financial freedom? How would you feel having financial freedom? Well, you know, I wouldn't have to worry about having to pay my bills. I can just do this, that, and that. And I go, and how would that make you feel? How would you sleep better at night? Would you do this? And what would you be feeling? Happy, joy? Would you feel relaxed, less stress? Yes, I've got financial freedom. Yeah. And I go, and what would you be? How would you be walking? How would you be talking? And things like that. And harness that feeling, because it's the feelings that is the energy. The feelings is the energy. And this is why people say you need to act on it. So if you want, you know, to have financial freedom, go, right, what would it be like? And you imagine what it'd be like to have this financial freedom. And you feel it. Well, I wouldn't be stressed. I wouldn't have to worry about paying my bills. I wouldn't have to worry about this, that, and the other. And then you go, right, now you can wake up today or tomorrow morning and you go, yeah, and you've got this feeling, and you can make yourself feel that. Hello California, long time no see. How's my beautiful friend in California? I've been loving the photos from your family. Your little girl ain't half growing up fast. She's growing up fast. I think she's gone to school now. Oh my god, she's grown up fast. I mean, the boys have as well, but oh my gosh, your little girl, it's like, what? Hello, my darling. You look so, oh, thank you very much. Thank you, loving your age. So, oh, thank you. No, I'm blushing. Oh, right. So this having to come feel, and then it's like, well, you can feel that because you now know, because I've just told you what it feels like. Yes, they're growing up. I know, too fast. I mean, I can't believe my little granddaughter is going to be 2 this Christmas. I mean, 2 this Christmas. Thank you. Yeah, I had it done today. It was, you should have seen it yesterday, all in grey. And the, you know, if you see the card for the week, all being pre-recorded, because I'm hoping to go away tomorrow. It's all with the old hair with the grey. But yes, it was done today. She's done a good job, actually. Cut him straightened. Yes, so see it tomorrow morning when I watch it. It'll be like this. No, thank you very much for the beautiful compliments. I received that with that. Thank you for that. Yeah, love it. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I'm so happy about it. I mean, it's still long. It was longer, but shut it. Yeah. Still flipping. Okay, so this law of attraction. So if you're sort of can know, and I'll sit there, you go this visualization, you visualize it, you can actually go, yeah, I feel that energy. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, you can harness that energy and you can go through your life going, yeah, I'm worthy, and I know what it feels like to have financial freedom, and I'm going to attract financial freedom, and every opportunity that I come across in my life today is going to take me towards my financial freedom, because I'm starting off from a place that I am worthy. And how do you start, you know, because when people start from a place of I haven't got any money, I go, you know what, I keep telling you, money is just an exchange of energy. And I said, you've had money, and you look, and I said, have you got a telephone? Yeah. Well, you used your money to turn that into a phone. So you have got money, but it's in the shape of a phone. You have got money, but it's in the shape. Hello. Yeah, I had a fantastic weekend. You know, I have got money, but it's in the shape of my television. I have money, but it's in the shape of the roof over my head. I have money because it's in the shape of this glass, and it's in the shape of this water. I have money, but it's in the shape of my jumper. Oh my God! I went to have my hair done today, and I was sitting there at the window. You know, when you sit there, there's a big mirror, and I was thinking, my jumper doesn't look right. My jumper doesn't. Guess what? And the girl was going like this, you know, going, oh yes, you know how they play with your hair before they decide what colour and stuff. And I was sitting there thinking, there's something not right. And then I thought, there's a lump here. I'd got my jumper on back to front. So when she went off to get the hair dye, I quickly, luckily there's no one out, I quickly took my jumper off, switched it around and put it back. I've been spending the morning my jumper on back to front. Oh, and I've got a great story. I've got a really great story. I've interrupted the story about the law. I have to share this. And I'm still laughing. Okay, only Julie-Sian can do this, all right? I went to a new place, turning an ordinary day to an extraordinary day. On Saturday, I went to a shopping centre I'd never been to before. I've always wanted to go there. Went to a shopping centre with my son and my lovely Stacey, daughter-in-law, plus one of the grandchildren with little little Ellie. So we tooted off to this shopping centre, and it was really lovely. None of us had been there before, and we trailed around, and we were looking for ideas for Christmas presents and Ellie's birthday present, and we got. Ollie's going to have his 8th birthday on November as well. So we were looking for birthday ideas and Christmas present ideas and stuff. Not that we were going to buy, but we were just having ideas. And we went into a toy shop. Of course we went into a toy shop because we had a granddaughter with us. Well, this is going to be really funny. And I can't believe I did it. I really can't believe I did this. Okay. I went into this shop and this guy... He was rather cute, actually. He was rather nice, okay, rather good looking. But he had a beautiful puppy in his arms. Okay. You know what's going to come. Only I can do this, all right. And this is when you cause great embarrassment to your children, even when your child is 31 years old, okay. How to cause embarrassment. I was rushed out very quickly out of the shop after I did this. Okay, so picture this. There's a guy with his kid with the most beautiful, adorable brown puppy Labrador. Okay, it was a little Labrador puppy, brown, and it was so adorable, so cute, so lovely. And I walked past. I can't believe I'm saying this. I walked past and I went, oh, so cute. And the guy went, thank you. And I said, and so's the puppy. I can't believe I said that. And my son went, oh, mother, I did that. And this guy went, thank you. He laughed. But I can't believe I did that. I know. So I did that. But I can't believe it because I went, oh, it's so cute, so cute. He went, oh, thank you. And I said, and so's the puppy. On that note, my son literally grabbed hold of my arm and literally ran me out the shop. He says, I can't believe you just done that, Mum. I just wet myself laughing, and Stacey was going, mother-in-law, I can't believe I did that. I'm still laughing about it. Oh my God, I can't believe I did. Yeah, only I could do that. Oh, so funny. That's brilliant. You see, this is the confidence. I'm going to blame Colin. Because he's given me this newfound confidence. Oh my God, look. And I was just wetting myself laughing. My son... Like I said, he literally grabbed my arm and dragged me out the toy shop. And Stacey stood there going, what? And this guy, he laughed. Well, I think I made his day because he's going to tell some people that story. It is so funny. Well, it's probably made his day because he's going, this random old woman who's old enough to be my mum. I mean, I was probably old enough to be his mum. He was quite good looking. I can't believe Look, I'm crying tears. Oh my God. I'm going to have to do a short video on that. So, Ward, if I ever come to California and I go you think, like I said, my son just grabbed my arm and rushed me out the shop, and poor Stacey just went, I can't believe she just said that. to walk away from me. I'm going, you're not my mother. Oh God, but we did have a great day. Oh look, I'm just steaming up with all the tears. Has anyone else ever done anything like that, or was that just me? Oh my God. That is really funny. I know, but it was a good day. So, should we go back to the law of attraction? That certainly turned an ordinary trip in a toy shop out to a, oh, I've got hair all over the way. Hang on. Certainly turned an ordinary shopping trip into an extraordinary one. Oh, look, my hair's all funny now. Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've made a mess of my hair now. Oh well, we'll leave it as that. So yeah, it's really funny. I've made you laugh. I don't know, I just rushed my hair thing. So I don't know. Oh, what was I? No. It's because it's back to front. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it as that. I'm going to leave my hair alone. But that was funny. Yeah, absolutely. So the law of attraction. So why doesn't it always work? I know. I can't get it to go the other way. Oh, God, it was looking so good. It was looking so good. Mirror image. Oh, yeah, that's it. No, I'm going to leave it as that. I've got some to parting. Where's my parting? This side. Oh, forget it. That's something else I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut this bit out when I... Yeah. Has anyone else ever done that? Okay, let me know. Has anyone else ever done that? Okay, back to the law of attraction. Let's get some normality in here. So, the universe doesn't understand the word don't. So if you're constantly going, I don't want this, I don't want that, because you're concentrating and you're focusing on what you don't want, you know, I don't want this, I don't want that, but you're getting more of it because you're concentrating on what you don't want. Therefore, you're creating more of what you don't want because you're focusing on what you don't want. Okay, I don't want... I don't want this awful job anymore. I don't want people to keep having a go at me. Why are people constantly, I don't want it. I don't want people. And of course, what happens, more and more people are having a go at you because you're putting out, I don't want this. I don't want people to be horrible to me. I don't want people to be horrible to me. And then you get more and more. Why are they doing it? Because you keep saying that and you're focusing. What you turn around to say, you know what? I love myself. And I am worthy to be surrounded by people who love me and respect me and honour me. And I am worthy of it because I respect myself and I honour myself and I'm worthy of it. Bloody hell, it was going so well. I'm doing it all the time. So stop saying what you don't. Now, I know when I do work with someone, and I initially say to, because I say to people, you know, what is it you want in your life? And people say, I don't know what I want. So when I do a quick, you know, mentoring session, and I know originally I say, you know, I want a new job, but I don't know what I want in my job. And I do briefly, but I very briefly in their mentoring go, what is it that you don't want? But they're not focusing on. They go, well, I don't want to do commute. So I said, right, you want a job that's close at home. So you put it out to you, but I want a job that's close at home. I want a job that's close at home. I want a job where my commuting time is only 20 minutes. I want this. But you only quickly write down, you know, what is it you don't want for job? Well, I don't want to be surrounded by dickheads. Okay, I want to be, so my job is going to be surrounded by, oh, I don't know whether Stefani knows the word dickhead, sorry. That's an English phrase. So what you say, so you write it out, so now you start manifesting, going, I am surrounded by these amazing work colleagues who all raise each other up. So that's what you do. So you've written it down one thing, so because now I'm saying, right, you want this. And then I go, what sort of money do you want? Well, I want a minute. And I go, right. You want it. So I want an abundance of a salary that pays over £50,000 or $50 or whatever, $50,000 or whatever. So you only write down what you don't want, and then it takes you, and then you then start focusing on, I have this amazing job where the commuting time is less than 20 minutes. I have these wonderful work colleagues. I have this salary that's over £50,000. I have this, I have that, and this is what I've got. So sometimes you have to briefly, but you only just briefly writing down. So then you can then start, rather than going, oh, I hate this commute, or this commute gets worse. And you know how many people put this? My commute is getting worse and worse, and they're putting it out, and so the universe is going, whoa, the universe. So we're giving her more worse, and it's working, because she's saying she doesn't want to. My commuting time is getting worse, and they're going, right, we'll give her even more worse, because that's what you're focusing on. You know, I'm surrounded by these bad people. So rather than start doing that, start focusing on what you want. So if you want an abundance of money, don't keep going, I've got no money, I've got no money, I've got no money, but I want an abundance. Well, the thing is, the universe is hearing this deep, dark, low vibration. And because you're focusing on got no money, you're focusing on that, and therefore you want this money. But because you're focusing on the lack, oh, I'm in a partner, but he doesn't love me. And it's like, oh, yeah. And it's going, well, stop focusing on what you don't want. Start focusing on what you do want, and change the words, because your words come from your thoughts, and your thoughts is a vibration, and that's what you do. So that's what you've got to start doing. But you've got to make sure you come from a place of abundance. And when people go, well, hang on, I haven't got any money, and I keep saying money is an exchange of energy. I've just said I exchanged some energy into this deck of cards. I exchanged my energy into my phone. Oh my God, look what I've just found. Other chocolate bars also available. I exchanged my money into a Twix. I did that one. Hey, did anyone see me on when I went to the caravan and camping thing? Yeah, that was my treat, but I still haven't eaten it. You see, I bought it on when I went to the caravan and camping exhibition. I did it on my own. I drove to Birmingham, not Birmingham in America, but Birmingham in the UK, just in case Stefani's still watching. This is Birmingham, UK, not Birmingham in America. And, oh, I'll have to tell you another story. Oh my God, I was last night. I was doing research for a hotel, and I typed in Wells, W-E-L-L-S, Wells, W-E-L-L-S, because I thought, what, you know, Glastonbury was all booked, so I thought, oh, I'll try Wells. Wells is a pretty little village, so I typed in Wales, and I went, I think, and in Booking.com, other websites also available, came up with all these things. But the thing is, I couldn't understand why all these were like motels, and they had these great big American signs up. Well, of course, I clicked on Wales in America, and I went, no, I want Wales in Somerset, UK. But I hadn't clicked the right one, because when it came up, click the white Wales, and I didn't know there was a W-E-L-L-S. I may be driving Daisy to Birmingham from what? Woo, woo, woo. Well, I done it. And when I came back on, oh my God, when I came back on Friday, the weather was abysmal, but I did it. You couldn't really see. It was, I mean, I came back at about 50 miles an hour. And why are there such prats and idiots driving around when no one else can see, and there's spray, and they're hacking it down in the fast lane at about 80 miles an hour? What's that about? Excuse my French. What do you think they're doing? Dangerous. There was me going, can't see your thing. Hey, I've come to a slight conclusion. I'm going for a camper van, not a motorhome. Camper vans, I was struggling with them, and they were just far too big, Colin, far too big. But I found some really, really great. I found two things. I found a couple of really, really, really great camper vans. So I've now got a starting point. But I also found these tiny, dinky little caravans. The only thing is, I've got nowhere to store my caravan if I bought it. Living on the first floor flat and got nowhere to store it. I've got no parking space because Colin, I can't leave it out on the road. So, but yes, I think I've made a decision on the sort of camper van. So, Colin, a good call at your height, I think. Yes, I loved Daisy, but I really struggled to get in and out of her, even with the step and even with the size. And when I was talking to Anna's just turned around and says, no, she's not, she was not comfortable driving the camper van. And I really wasn't comfortable. I loved it. I really loved it. but it really is too big, and because I've got nowhere to store it, I can't store the camper van on the road, etc. So I think a camper van is going to be better for me. Also, it can be used as my day-to-day thing, so I can go and do the school run, the shopping and things, because the one I saw, it had like the 2 seats, and it's also got seats at the back. One of them was a 3-seater, but the other was a 4-seater, and it was like, hey, and they came with a toilet. Oh, I like that. Very important for a lady of my age. But yeah, so I've done that. There should be a local storage place that you could start. Yeah, there is a local. There's a local farmer a couple of miles away from me. Oh no, I'm going to say about 5 miles away, the other side of the old village where my ex used to live. There is a farmer's field there. I'm not sure how secure it is, but I would have to swap my car. So I thought, if I'm swapping my car, I might as well just swap it straight into a camper van. But the caravans are a lot. Oh my God, Colin! You won't get much change out of £80,000 for a camper. Oh my God, I can't believe that. But no, I'm not going to say that, because I put it up to the universe, and the universe is going to be supplying me with the perfect camper van. Absolutely perfect. I have an abundance of money to purchase it. I've come up with a scheme. I have a plan of action. You see, apparently, now I'm over 60, I can cash my NHS pension in. Oh yes! Oh yes! You see, like I said, money comes in all strange places. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Slight problem at the moment. Well, it's not really a problem. Contacting the NHS. I know prices are a lot lower for secondhand when they're bought daisy though. I'm going to have to go, because I was hoping to go for a two-year-old one, but they're still quite expensive. So I'm probably going to have to land up with a camper van that's about 4 years old, so it comes down cheaper. But that's what pensions, lump sum pensions from the NHS will purchase. You see, you put it out to the universe, and the universe supplies the law of attraction, because I'm worthy, and I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. So the law of attraction, back to the law of attraction. So you need to come from a place of positivity. And so rather than constantly being in the past, oh, this happened to me, this being playing the part of the victim, not forgiving and things like that, is all negativity. And what you've got to do is go, well, it happened. You know what? I've learnt from it. I'm moving on. I'm regaining my power. This is not happening anymore, because I know I'm worthy, and I'm so excited for this amazing life, because I'm now starting from a great point. Now, you could be living in a shithole on benefits and things like that. Okay, you could be living in a shithole on benefit with absolutely nothing. But if you turn around and go, you know what? It may be a shithole, but I've got a roof over my head. Yes. Thank you, universe. I have got a roof over my head, and I'm going to manifest, and I've got this roof over my head. Thank you for the current roof over my head. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to manifest my castle, my palace. I don't want a castle because it's very drafty. A palace, I am worthy of a palace. Okay? Okay. But yeah, so Colin, you and I might be going hunting soon. Well, Colin, you know, I mean, I know a camper van is slightly different from a motorhome, but you still got the noise. You know what I mean, Colin? Well, I think having a guy there, I probably won't get ripped off. No, I'm not going to get ripped off. I'm going to get the perfect van at the perfect price that's perfectly in line with my vibration for my next part of my life. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. See? Keep changing. So keeping positive. So this is what you do. So you go, you know, I'm grateful I've got a roof over my head. And now I'm going to be getting an even better roof. And I'm going to get that. I'm always happy. Oh, bless you. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Colin. You are a darling. Absolutely. I know you said in the past, and I've always feel a bit guilty, and I'm sort of, but it's like someone who knows what they're doing. Why not ask an expert? Someone who is living the life already. So why not live with them as well? You know, can't connect with it. Connect with that sort of person. Gratitude is definitely a good vibe. It is, Sandra. It is. So I give thanks. You know, so if you're living in a shithole, And if you're living in a life that you perceive at the moment, you perceive you're living in a shithole with a shit life, with a shit job, with a shit partner, everything is shit around you, okay? And then you wonder why you're not attracting the perfect life. Because you're focusing on all the shit, the elephant manure, you're focusing on all the elephant manure that is around you. The elephant manure of this elephant manure house, and the elephant manure this, and the elephant manure that, and I can't see any way out of this, and it's just bang, 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 bang. Stop. No wonder the law of attraction ain't working. What you first do is, I am grateful. I am grateful for all my past partners. I am really grateful, especially one of them who gave me 2 beautiful kids, and now I've got 3 amazing grandchildren. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that he left me, because I'm living my perfect life, and I wouldn't be living my life now, because now I see him with his wife. It's like, is that my life? No, I'm so glad that that's not my life anymore. He's happy with his life. He is more than happy with his life, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy for it, and I still love him. And this is my sad thing. I still love it. So I love it. So I had to give him away. Not give him away. He walked away. But because he wanted something, you know, blah, blah, blah. There was no money left. So he went somewhere else where there was money. But that's fine for him. But this is really trying. So I find it hard, you know, because... But I forgive him. Because if he hadn't been there, I look at his life now and I'm thinking, my God... You know, I'm so glad he left. And I'm really glad. And he's given me this opportunity that I'm now meeting all these amazing people and I'm about to go off on a new adventure. Not sure when. Spring? I don't know. But the universe knows it's got these amazing plans for me. And I'm really grateful for it. And I'm really grateful for all the past jobs I've had. Whether I had perceived them as fantastic or not, because it gave me great knowledge and people skills and other things. And those skills at these jobs... and so on and so forth. I'm really grateful that I learnt to read, even though I couldn't read and write my name until I was age 7, but at least 7. At least I now know how to read and write, and I know I've got dyslexia, but good old AI, okay, but it is American, and it does keep coming up with American spelling. Nothing against you, my beautiful Stefani from, well, it's Stephanie in it, but I call you Stefani, because I like that. I'm from California. No offence to you, but... Some of the way you spell some of your words are not the way the English spell it. Even when I'm dyslexic, I still think that's not right. They use S's and Z's and U's and no U's and what? Doesn't help when you're dyslexic, but hey ho. But I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. So I'm coming from a place of grateful. So what you do, if you're living an elephant life, what you do is you turn around and go, you know what? I am really grateful that currently I have a roof over my head. I am really grateful that I am in a relationship, but I'm worthy of an even better relationship. I'm really grateful I've got a roof over my head, but I am worthy of an even better roof over the head. I'm worthy, I have this car, and I'm really grateful I've got this car because it gets me from A to B. It may look like an elephant manure car, but I'm really grateful that I have a car. And you don't use the, I'm really grateful, I've got an elephant manure car, I've got an elephant manure life. You go, you just move those bad and negative. And you give thanks for what you've got. Take away that and go, I'm really grateful I've got a roof over my head. I'm really grateful I am in a relationship. I'm really grateful I've got money coming in. Whether that's on the or with benefits, or whether that's in job. But I'm really grateful I've got money coming in. And if you start giving grateful, and I'm thankful for what I'm doing. So you're now starting on a higher vibration than the vibration of lack. Thou. The universe is going, right, she's grateful for what we've given her. Woo! So we'll give her, because you're saying I'm really grateful for this roof over my head, I'm going to be really grateful for an even better roof. I'm really grateful for, you know, living in this, instead of living on the first floor flat, I'm really grateful that the universe is going to give me a ground floor bungalow, or whatever it is I want. I'm really grateful, and I'm now ready to go on the next hour. And you're coming from a place of gratitude. Your energy and your vibration. So you see, when I talked about the television, right at the beginning, when you got a television, which is your elephant manure life, but you can change the vibration. So you're starting off normal, and you can go from one channel to another, and you're just clicking the button. And it's still things, but it's a slightly different vibration. Like I said, Colin could probably explain the hertz hertz of BBC One and the hertz of BBC Two. You know, you've got right radio waves and microwave waves and ultraviolet rays. They're all these waves, and we just given them a different word. You know, they're just still a wave of energy. And we just give it a different term. And like the sound is a vibration, but you've got the sound of clapping, the sound of thunder, the sound of a car, the sound of a triangle, the sound of a drum, the sound of a piano. You know, it's all music, you know, the piano and a triangle and a guitar, but they're vibrating at a different zone, so you're getting a different outcome. And this is what you could do. You've got to start with and work out. And that's how the law of attraction works. And so... oh, I can't believe I've talked, but I did talk about this. You think you can get awnings for the camper vans that get, yes, you can get, yeah, they had a awning. And the thing about the camper van I got at the back, because he said don't use it in the rain because when you put it away it gets all damp. The camper vans I got, it's got a great big boot where you lift up, and that could almost be an awning as well, especially if it's just for me and I just want things. But yeah, absolutely. Oh, I've been looking into it. So the card for the day was, I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. So if you're pleased with what you want, you will attract more. So I attract the essence. So the essence, that if the essence is you're putting out negativity all the time, my essence is, oh, elephant manure life, elephant manure, whichever area of your life, because we've got so many different, your health, your wealth, your job, your family, whatever, you know, different areas of your life. If you are attracting the essence, so if you are putting out the essence is whatever that, you know, is negativity, that's what you're going to attract. So start putting out stuff that you're happy with, and you'll get more of that happiness. Okay, and the more you sort of put out the positivity, the more, and this is why I keep saying I'm turning an ordinary life into an extraordinary life. I'm trying new things. I mean, on Thursday I went somewhere new. And I kept saying, oh, I miss my herb garden. I miss my herb garden. Well, what did my bestie and I do? We converted and you walk down my path, there's this mud patch, tiny little mud patch, absolute rubbish. And she said, you know what, you could turn that and put some herbs. And I went, yeah. So when we went out to Epworth Emporium, whatever you call it, his place, I bought some herbs. Oh, yes, indeed. We bought some herbs. I went there, had a really nice time. You may have seen me doing that. And then on Friday, I went up to do some research, did some research at the motorhome. Then on Saturday, I got dragged out of a toy shop because I embarrassed my son. I still think that's really funny. That is so funny. He hasn't messaged me since. We got home, he goes, bye mum. I've heard from Stacey, but I've not heard from my son. Okay. And then what did I do? Oh yes, we were doing gardening yesterday, and I've got some herbs, and we planted a whole load of daffodils. Like Einstein said, energy cannot be created or destroyed, however, passes from in one form to another. Hence, life after death is just a change in energy form. Happy energy transmute, energized bright energy. Absolutely, it's just energy, and you can transmute it. You can change it. It's like ice going into water, into steam. Having my dinner now, so I have to go. Chat later, I'll message you. So I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. So focus on all the great things, and the more you focus on the good things, the negative things, I mean, yes, of course, we're all going to have downs because that's the cycle of life, ups and downs, spring, summer, autumn, winter, night and dark. But when you focus on, concentrate more on the positive things. So if you decide that I've had an elephant manure day, I've had a really bad, right, straight away you go, right, I've had an elephant manure day, but you know what, I'm home in my home and I've got my bed to sleep in, I've got a glass of wine or whatever it is, I've got a dinner to eat, so I'm really grateful that, yes, and then you change it round, so you're going, right, I'm not going to talk about my elephant manure day. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch EastEnders. I'm so lucky. I can watch EastEnders and eat my dinner. Yes, I've got food to eat and I've got a nice comfy bed to sleep in. Focus on that. The elephant manure day is gone and dusted. No longer here. Okay, we're going to do some very quick cards here because I've been on for 55 minutes. So, If anyone would like a card, let me know who would like a card. If you would like a card, I put that one in. So I'm going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. If anyone enjoy your dinner, I've got a nice vegetable soup later for my dinner. So yeah, washed down with, oh, I've got an apple and orange. So I've got, yeah, it's vegetarian today. So what I've been talking about, does it make sense? Okay, so acknowledge, but don't focus on it. Go, yeah, that happened, but I'm now living, you know, I've now got a nice evening ahead of it. I've got a great evening. I'm on my own. I'm going to be booking my hotel for the next few days. Ooh, stew, I'm up. No, today is my vegetarian day. It's vegetarian day today. And it will be for the next couple of days. So when I've finished here, I need to go and book my hotel. I'm going to get the perfect price, going to get the perfect place to stay. And then I'm going to tootle off tomorrow. So there may or may not be lives, depending on whether there's internet where I'm going to stay. Putting it up there. Is there going to be internet where I'm going to stay? And I'm looking forward to it because I'm taking loads of books. I'm going to, you know, Glastonbury. Yep, I'm going to check I've got money in the bank account for all the crystals and stuff I'm going to purchase. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, I keep having this, you know, I know this feeling of excitement, not nervousness, it's feeling of excitement. Colin. Wow, that one slid off. I don't know if you saw it, so we're going to take this one. Oh. Is there something I did? Okay. Maybe this is something you need to know about. Our little babies are also thinking beings. Our little babies are also thinking beings. This is the children of the earth. Our children are all thinking, and our children also have their own dreams. Now, they may be dreaming of Father Christmas bringing their Christmas presents, but they also have their own dreams. The child is thinking on the day it enters your environment. The moment a baby is born, it starts thinking. All it's thinking is poo, feed, and sleep. But it's still thinking, oh, I'm thinking my tummy's making a noise. Ooh, oh no, I get fed. Ooh, if I cry, I get picked up. Ooh, thinking, okay. So the child is thinking on the day it enters your environment. And so beliefs are transmitted from adults to children. Yes, children have the beliefs of their adults. If an adult tells them certain things, the child doesn't know anything else. So you're putting your self-lack of belief there. The child is vibrational, receiving your fears and your beliefs, even without your spoken word. So give thought only to that which you want, and your child will receive from only the vibration of those wanted thoughts. So just think, what did your parents used to tell you as a child? And whatever, and you've now got that story, that fake story and illusion in you because, oh, my parents told me that, because they're parents, and they told you as a child. And you as a child were living at their low energy if they were constantly. And this is like when a parent says, oh, we come from the north side of the railway track, so that's what it is. That's their belief. So then you come up with that belief as a child. Oh, I'm coming from the north side of the railway track, so I'm never going to be this. And you carry on with that belief, but you change it. Our babies are also thinking beings. So you've got to remember, when you come into a child, no matter who the children, you give them love and respect. My children all have wheels and an engine. I'm thinking good thoughts of Daisy tonight. I don't like to think about what I got from my parents, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, your children are your yeah, a lot of people have four-legged fur babies. But you're constantly saying, you're amazing, you're good, you're going to get me here, you get me there, and da-da-da. And yes, they are your babies, whatever form it is, because it's an energy form. Now, whether that energy form is in the form of Daisy, or it's in the form of a cat, or in the form of a child, it's still an energy form. We're all made up of that. So whatever you think and put out, because if you think, oh, Daisy, please don't let me down, please, you know, Daisy, please don't let me down, please get me to Birmingham, you've got this fear, you're worried, and what happens? She's going to break down. Because you put it out there, you're focusing on, oh my God, what happens if she breaks it? But no, you're going to go, hey, Daisy's going to get me to Birmingham because she's amazing. Daisy is wonderful. She's going to get me to Birmingham. I'm really grateful that. Blah, 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 blah. Focus on the positive. So So give thought only to which you want, and your child will receive you from the vibration. So you want to have a good, safe journey to Birmingham. So instead of going, oh God, I hope she gets me there and she doesn't break down, and then what happens, she breaks down, you think, oh, I told you. Go, no, I'm really looking forward to this amazing journey with Daisy. Daisy's going to get me to Birmingham without any problem. Anyone wants to know, Daisy's the name of his motorhome, just in case anyone thinks that. So that's that. So then we've got the beautiful, who else is here? Who else wants a card? You need to, while I'm doing this, Sally. So while I'm doing Sally's card, if there's anybody else here who would like a card apart from Sally, we've been going an hour. Okay, Sally, I divide each day into segments of intentions. I love this. Time chunking. Another version is time chunking. If you suddenly say, I've got to get a job done, I really, really need to get the ironing done. So what do you do? Right, for the next hour, I'm going to turn off the phone. I'm going to put the phone away. I'm going to tell whoever's with me not to disturb me. I'm going to shut myself in the study or the laundry room. Do not disturb. I've got no entry. And if anyone does come on, and then you just get it done. And then you'll suddenly find, otherwise if you're standing there in the middle of the lounge trying to do the ironing, the phone goes, the television is on, you get distracted with that, someone comes, and then you're going, God, this ironing is never getting done. Time chunk. Whatever you want to do, decide, like, between the next hour, this next half hour, all I'm going to do is cook dinner. My phone is not on, my phone is somewhere else. I'm going to tell no one to come into the kitchen because I've got to cook the dinner. Time chunk. I've just segmented tomorrow to get back into this. Yes. So I divide each day into segments. The point from which you're consciously perceiving, that point is a segment. Your day may be divided into many segments. It is not necessary to have a rigid schedule, but it's important that you clearly identify when you're moving from one segment of intentions to another. So it could be like my thing is, I'm going to have dinner now, and then when I've had dinner, I'll do the washing up, and then when I finish that, I'm going to watch telly. But then I'm going to stop watching telly at 9 o'clock because I want a nice bubble bath. I've decided at 9 o'clock I'm not going to watch any more telly. I'm going to have a bubble bath. And then you're going to go and you're going to not have your phone. You know, even when 9 o'clock comes and they go, well, you're going to go, no, I'm going to have my, and you've segmented. And that's great. I love it. And I'm finding when I time chunk, I get loads of things done. A lot more than I do. Is there anybody else? And I love that, to get back into the swing of things. Woohoo! I love it. Yeah. And literally, when you're going to do something, you just put your phone, put your phone away. And tell your partner, do not disturb me. And if you come and disturb me, I'm going to be rude and tell you to peel off. Because this is my time for half an hour. Or this is my time for an hour. You can wait. You've had your cup of tea. You've had your lunch. You're happy. You're big enough and ugly enough to look after yourself. I'm going to do this for an hour. I think need to. Thank you. Is there anybody else who would like a card but hasn't had a card? Is there anybody else? Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I'm hoping to go away. When I've finished here, I need to go and book a hotel. I'm putting it up to the universe. So you don't know whether I'm going to be live for the next few days or not. I don't know. The reason why is because it depends on the hotel and where I can stay. Because I haven't got my camper van at the moment. Otherwise, I could just go off in my camper van. See? Be so handy. Okay, universe. Ha! Okay, so thank you very much for watching me. I think everyone, I need to thank you. You're welcome. So that's it. I'm not going to do any more cards. I've been on and everything, so you're welcome. So there may or may not be a live for the rest of the week. It depends on where I'm staying and whether they've got the internet. I'm putting it out that where I'm going to stay does have the internet and that I will be round about at 6 o'clock because I don't know what I'm doing. I've got no idea what I've got planned at the moment. I don't know what the weather's like. I don't know what I'm going to be doing down there. I don't know who I'm going to meet. So have fun. So there may or may not. I will put a post. You just need to watch, you may see a post saying I'm not going live, or you'll find me live. I will keep you posted. But thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I hope you have a nice evening, whatever you do. Wishing you all abundance, a brilliant, fantastic, awesome evening, whatever you're up to. Time chunk away. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that silly little story about me and the puppy. Oh, I still laugh about that. And I know. Maybe that's why my son's not talking to me. He's not messaged me since Saturday. Yeah. Disgusting. Mother, I can't believe you just said that. It made the guy laugh. It's probably and he's going to retell that story, and it's going to be told and told. He's going to say, I met this mad woman. She told me it was an ice, and I thought it was talking about the puppy. Didn't realise it was about me. Made his day. Oh, the son was going, floor, open me up, mother. And it can only get better. Okay, have a great evening, whatever you're doing. I will keep you posted. If I am staying in a place that's got the internet, I will try and go live. Otherwise, hopefully I'll be back Friday. Now, like I said at the beginning, for those who didn't watch, this full moon lunar eclipse on Saturday is very, very potent, especially with it being Taurus. Things are coming to a peak. You will be getting things, aha moments. You will be definitely letting things go to start new things. I will not be manifesting actually on Saturday. I will be manifesting on Friday and on Sunday. The eclipse is happening Saturday. So I am tapping into the energy of the full moon. I'm tapping into all that energy to manifest. There is some life changes going on. However, I myself will not be actually manifesting Saturday afternoon or whatever, you know, when the universe is having the eclipse. But that's down to me. If you want to manifest, go ahead and do it. You know, please do, and let me know how it went. But it is very strong, it is very powerful, and if you are, just be aware of the massive life changes that will be occurring. And if you're not ready for this massive life change, you're not ready, because it is going to kick you up the arse, and then you're going to try and fight against it, fight against the change, you're going to be in the right state. Hence why I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the flow of the full moon on Friday and on Sunday. I will see, because it depends on where I am. I mean, if I'm still in Glastonbury or go to Stonehenge or find I don't know. But at the moment, I'm not planning on manifesting actually on the Saturday. But as I know, the full moon, you feel the energy the day before, the day of, and the day after. So I've got Friday and Sunday to do the manifesting. That is my choice. There is a video on my YouTube channel that says to manifest or not to manifest with a full moon, with an eclipse. Listen to it. But it's down to you whether you choose to or not. Have a great evening, but just warning you ahead. And hopefully, if I get a place where it's got internet, I will be coming live tomorrow. If not, keep posting and you'll be swearing that. Have a great evening. Thank you very much. And safe journey to Birmingham, Colin. Safe journey. And thank you for everyone for joining me. Have a great evening. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye.